does it take me to see the reactor?
That's right. More side quests. I was thinking about doing these off stream. I say these, I think it's like 1 or 2. But I ended up playing a little bit of Balatro before going to bed.
Wouldn't happen to be a certain merc that's become
And then it was almost 1 a.m.
Yep.
So maybe that's got to stop.
I'm Damon, little more than a humble reporter with the Daily Buzz.
That rag? The one that's always printing awful rumors about the slums?
On the contrary, my dear, we strive to raise awareness of the plight of our undercity brethren. We seek a better future for everyone, rich and poor. Now then, my friends, I find myself in need of your exceptional services for a trifling matter. Are you familiar with the mysterious and notorious bandit known as the Angel of the Slums? She delivers written declarations to her victims, usually Shinra associates, before divesting them of their valuables.
Everyone knows her. Everything she steals, she gives to the poor.
Yeah, my sleep schedule's maybe not the
She's
greatest.
got a knack for public relations. Very popular down here as a result. Nevertheless, she is a criminal and a threat to the public order.
I mean, it's not horrible, but I'm still waking up a little bit too late. I woke up, and it was like 8 o'clock. I'm like, oh, okay, we're good. And I shut my eyes and I opened them again. It was 10 o'clock.
Which brings me to you, the merc of the hour, and the man who will serve up my scoop.
So maybe we'll try and wrap her up at like 10 o'clock.
Why, hello! What is it? The guardian angel of the slums? Such a mysterious figure. Always talked about, but never seen by anyone.
The angel gets in and out without being noticed and always leaves a calling card. Maybe a magician.
No, it's no magic trick. It's genuine magic. Rumor has it that the angel is a witch.
If we're going by rumors, then I've heard that it's actually a monster in disguise.
Wow, I could talk all day about the dozens of stories I've heard. Good to see you again, Mireille.
Good to see you too, Aerith. I'd heard you found yourself a funny new friend.
Cloud, meet Mireille. She knows everything there is to know about the slums. Mireille, meet Cloud. He's a former soldier and super strong.
He looks useful enough. The kids have been talking about you. The defender of the secret hideout. And now
So it was doing that like quest line
Daily Buzz look for the
that opened
angel
up
of
the other
slums.
sub-quests.
I'm a lover of the whispered word. Not that it's any real secret.
I was wondering why that happened, because I figured we were basically done with the chapter.
I'm doing it for myself. Call it curiosity or whatever.
Or could it be you've fallen under
There
the
you go,
angel's
morning.
spell like so many others? Anyway, it so happens that I have some information for you. But I'll need a moment before I can give it to you. Why don't you wait with that reporter of yours?
So, any news?
Have you tried talking to Mireille at all? She told us that she had some information to
How
share.
far are we gonna get today? I think this is maybe the last bit of side quest for a while. So we wrap up chapter 8. We could probably wrap up chapter 9.
You get the old bird to talk.
This old bird had a change of heart, that's all.
Then quickly, before you have another,
Because
tell
it's
us,
getting
what
pretty
do you know
tough
about
to
the
avoid
notorious angel
rebirth
of the
stuff.
slums? Has she struck again? Is that it?
I don't know anything about that, but I do know where her hideout is.
Her base of operations? Now that's a scoop! Where is it? Tell me!
Deep in the scrap. Had looked
Trying my
for it.
best.
Hardly anyone goes out
Caught a
these
couple
days.
glimpses.
It's the perfect place for a criminal to hole up.
Nothing that was maybe not intentionally like
But
hinted
before
at
you
in
go,
this
I
game.
should warn you about this rumor I heard about a terrible fiend that's claimed the angels.
Because I forget that they,
lair.
I guess they just planned the trilogy,
Large, lots of teeth, always hungry. I don't know about you.
which is very odd.
Where did that thing?
Well, a good reporter knows never to
Picked
take
up Balatro? Yeah, I was just talking about it. I
then act. That's
was playing it a little bit too past my bedtime.
If it's a plan
So I might need to cut down on the,
I'd say you
on the
have one right
Balatro.
here, wouldn't you?
So, my good mercenary, if I might impose upon you again, it
No
would be
joke, that game
lovely
is
if you
like time
investigated the
traveling.
point for me.
It's like, oh, you know, what time is it? Oh, I need to kill like an hour? Oh, maybe a little Balatro. And then you play it, and it's like, okay. That was like a run and a half. Oh, it's been an hour. And I've literally just sat here, clicked on cards, and watched the number go up. I've not played a game that is just like so like minimal, but is like maximum like time consumption. And it is just simple fun. Yeah, they definitely planned it as a trilogy. But like I was saying, I think it's weird that... I mean, it's not weird that they did it that way, but they must have known, like, oh, it's Final Fantasy VII. This game will literally... It's impossible for this game not to succeed. Which is maybe a little scary. You know, what if it doesn't do well and you've planned 3 mega games? Especially when, you know, right now we're kind of in, you know, it's the same. Not really it's the same, but like, you know, the intention of like the little wisps or whatever they're called, specters. I scanned them and read the name, and I didn't even comprehend what they are. The ghosts. PC port made bank and it was broken. I didn't hear... I think I talked about this a little bit, but I never heard anyone talk about the PC port. I've only talked about it because it was like $100. And there was no way I was spending that much money on a game I already owned. And I think I got for way cheaper. I think it was like 80 bucks, like the usual game price on PlayStation. So why it's more expensive on Steam is beyond me. I think I've gone absolutely the wrong way. Yes, I did. And I keep getting derailed. But yeah, they definitely were going to hint at things to come in this game, knowing that they would, you know, follow up with it in the sequel. Oh, I completely derailed my other point too, which is, you know, it's not a one-to-one remake.
Focus.
Iron Sphere. Okay, we do not want to touch Iron Sphere. The Chromamonger. That's not his name, but oh, I want to read it.
I got your number.
Weak to electric. Your group of friends, everyone bought it. You assumed that was the norm. I mean, I think it is for most people. Okay, this is not working. Like, I would like it on PC, but the price is a little steep. Also, I had a PS5, which I could have not bought and then just, you know, put the money somewhere else, so maybe defeats the point of not spending that much money. Yeah, I just want to master that move and get this weapon off. I think there was a reason I never upgraded it on my original save. Okay. Good. Oh, I'm silent.
Need a breather.
We've got to get through this. Needs more magic.
Oh, I'm still silent.
Lend me your strength.
At least there is a timer on it.
More shot.
Hopefully ice does okay. That's all I've really got.
Buckle up.
There's probably a knockdown effect that I'm not going to get. So that's not great. And I'm pretty sure I put fire on Cloud. I think I was dumb.
Need a light. No escape.
Nice.
Won't last long.
Get me out.
I'm waiting.
They put an Elden Ring boss in Final Fantasy. I don't even have heal anymore.
Calling fire.
Get him.
Just getting started.
Somebody help me out here. Whew.
We're cooked. I honestly, is there like a restart battle? Try our last battle. Okay. Let's get this off. Need electric. I don't know why I keep calling it electric when it's lightning. Oh, you're talking about the one that came out in 98, 99. Oh, that port.
I'm with you. Let's go.
You were talking about Remake.
That's it.
See, I barely even remember that there is like an actual PC port of the original. I remember the first port, well, not the first port, but the one Square Enix put out of 7, like on their storefront.
Go on.
And I remember I'm like, oh, finally, Final Fantasy 7 on PC. And I actually bought it. I own the Square Enix version of Final Fantasy 7. Which, surprise, surprise, I didn't finish.
Get him.
But then I think like a year later it came out on Steam because their version was like
This one's for you.
weird. They were doing like a you need to sign into your Square Enix account and use like their system, which was pretty much the stopping point. Like, this is kind of why I'm are committed to like you know, I'm not signing up for like any more things. I say things, but you know.
Too bright.
You know, like storefront, you know,
Go on.
Come on.
Get him.
game services. I don't know what to call it. It's a very weird thing. Epic was like kinda okay. I'm okay with Epic. Plus it took like 10 years for me to, you know, will enough energy to actually do that. Plus it's the only way you can play Fortnite, which is at least kind of worth it. Oh, actually, you know what? I need to have Cloud do this a bunch. Because I forgot.
This one's for you.
But yeah, I totally get it. If you don't want to make an Epic account, that's totally fair. Or an EA Origins or a Uplay, I was actually like adamantly against. I thought Uplay was the worst thing because they were still selling all their games on Steam. And then it was like, oh, but also you need Uplay. It's like, why?
Let's get serious. Too bright? One more shot. Get him. That's
But The Sims is EA. I think you've mixed up Ubisoft with EA. Because nobody wanted to sign up for Uplay. EA at least, you know, tried a little bit.
Go on. Too bright?
Because they had like Sim City and stuff that they were putting out. I love that happened.
Be careful. It's on you.
I'll show you what I can do.
Like Origins was okay. It was like, oh, EA's doing their Steam thing. Okay.
Guess we should look around.
But this was kind of past the point of no return for EA.
The guardian angel of the slums. Collect your offering on behalf of the poor.
This must be one of her calling cards.
I don't see anything.
I mean, they're
else
both pretty bad.
Let's head back and tell him what we found.
And I can kiss, you know, any future sponsors out the window. But you know what? I don't care.
I can't believe it! You found one of her calling cards! This is the genuine article, I'm sure of it.
Was the district
Named by the
Ubisoft? That
angel
might have been
herself.
EA. If it was like Tom Clancy, I think that's EA.
This is one of her famous
Ubisoft just
warnings.
releases
It's an incredible
Assassin's
find.
Creed
Oh, was that all?
and
Looks like there's something else.
what else do they have? They have
To the
something
noisy
else.
Shinra reporter sniffing around. I was planning to teach you a lesson.
Maybe it's
you
just
would never
Assassin's Creed. They
forget.
just release the same game every year.
However, by the grace of your mercenary friend, you were spared that lesson.
They're putting out
Next time he might not be around to save
the
you.
pirate game,
Wise to watch your step.
and they're calling it Quadruple
Just a
A.
message from the angel.
The Division was Ubisoft. Okay, maybe I've mixed them up. They're so similar.
Here hadn't bailed you out. That fiend in
But
the
I've no
scorpion
interest in it.
ripped
Like,
you
if
to
Ubisoft was
shreds.
more like old Ubisoft, where, like, you know, we got a
Sorry
Rayman every now and
I was
again.
just trying to help you out.
And not
But
Mario
instead
plus
my
Rabbids.
kindness almost got
Okay,
you
like an
violently
actual, like,
killed.
follow-up to Rayman Legends,
No harm, no foul, right? In
which
any
is
case,
very
I hope this
unlikely.
narrowly averted tragedy won't discourage you from sharing information with me in the future.
You know, where's Beyond Good and Evil 2?
Everybody, the angel left another calling card.
Where's
She's
that?
gonna rip off Don Corneo.
I mean, they are putting out a new Prince of Persia, which I don't care about.
Don Corneo?
I think they are still putting out a remake of the first Prince of Persia, which is actually insanely good. I love the first Prince of Persia. Not like the first, but like
Why don't you take this?
the reboot,
And no need to thank me.
you know, Sands of Time,
Slipped out of
Prince
that
of Persia.
reporter's pocket. Can't call it theft if you're just claiming what you're owed. Am I right? Well done, Mr. Merc. You certainly
And
lived up to
like
your reputation.
they're kind of the same. Like EA had some really good stuff early on. Then in like the 360 era,
Gotta call it a day.
they just decided, you know what?
You've been working so
We like
hard,
money
you
and
lost
hate
track of time.
people.
Had to. The pay sucked.
Cause they didn't know if you were worth it yet. But now they do. Come on, let's go home.
Side quest is in maps. Done? Chapter 8. I guess. That's everything. Cleared, cleared, cleared. Okay. We're good.
Oh, here for a checkup?
One day.
Also, I can unequip this weapon.
Heavenly smell.
Just like Jesse.
Like, Dead Space was great. Dead Space 2 was great. And then, like, around the time we get Dead Space 3, that's the clear indication something ain't right with EA. I mean, I think they did a little bit of stuff before that, but, like, there was still at least some favor.
Hello, Aerith.
What do you want?
Haven't seen him before. He your new boy toy?
He's
And
my
Ubisoft was like a
bodyguard,
steady
you must
decline.
know.
Like, Uplay
Wait a
sucked.
minute. Those
Only
eyes.
releasing... Oh, Far
Is
Cry
he
is the
the
other
one
game.
who
Far
beat
Cry and Prince of... Not Prince of Persia. Assassin's Creed.
What if I am?
Need to cross my T's, dot my I's. That's all.
You know, and I don't think... Ubisoft, I don't think, has acquired, like, a lot of studios and then shut them down. EA, I think, has
Cloud,
acquired studios and then
Indeed.
shut them down.
Rude's not a bad person, really.
No, I'm not bad. But like it or not, I sometimes have to do bad things.
And I'm glad I don't have a Uplay account. I'm glad I don't have a... Origins account.
You Turks are all the same. All bark, no bite.
You're one to talk.
I'm waiting.
That was way faster than I thought it was going to be. I was holding block.
Leave us alone.
I guess not at the right time. Okay, he's got a command grab.
Here goes. I'd keep my distance if I were you.
Gotta get a little payback for my partner.
Come on, then.
I'm trying, but
Hang back.
I can't.
Soldier, huh?
First class.
Am I still trying to do that move?
Anytime. You're done.
Yeah, I figured him out. At least a little bit.
Okay then.
So, you had enough yet?
No, I don't believe that I have.
I love that he has other sunglasses. I'm pretty sure he does that in Advent Children,
It's my job.
so that's gotta be a reference.
Careers. Come on.
So it's like weird. It's like a remake in the context of everything that has happened in Final Fantasy VII's history. is like relevant again. But for the first time?
How's that payback working out for you?
Oh, better than expected. Give it up.
Sorry.
I can't believe that missed. Ain't no way.
I thought you didn't want to get rough.
No, but this is self-defense. I'm backing off a bit.
Why don't you take a nap?
I'm just...
Dude, that's homing?
I won't give up.
Okay, that was not the answer.
Let's try that again. Nice.
Yeah, that was not gonna work. I have to be not in this mode.
Be careful. Come on.
I didn't scan him.
Too bad.
Speak the wind.
So it's my turn? Here it comes!
It's actually just impossible.
Through it.
Go on!
Get ready. Let's get this over with. Don't overdo it.
I'll take care of him. Watch out for high winds.
I see you.
Okay, it was a three-piece.
Enjoy the ride. Please, just leave us alone.
You know I can't do that.
Hey there, partner. I'm sure you're
Like it's a meta version of Final Fantasy VII. That's the only way I can describe the remake.
So get your ass back here now.
Understood.
It knows that you know, and it wants you to know that you know,
Apparently so.
which is why I think it's so fun and like why I really don't want to get spoiled on Rebirth. I keep almost calling it pre-birth now,
Stay there.
You
which
know
is
I can't
not
do
good.
that.
This is pre-birth. It was remake, but now we have rebirth, so the one before it is now pre-birth. Does that line of logic make sense?
Wait a sec.
Or is it just all insanity? Okay, I guess I have to go this way.
You coming?
Was hoping to rest. It mostly makes sense. I like the mostly part. Which means there's some insanity.
You talking to the...
Shh. So yeah, it was that kind of day. Let's go. Shouldn't keep Mom waiting.
Hey, what'd they say?
Good work today, guys. Kidding. They didn't say a word. But, you know... never mind. It's not like you'd believe me after all.
Probably not. Tell me anyway.
Really?
Yeah.
It won't be much longer now. The flowers, they have something important to tell us. Something they need to share with us. At least, that's the feeling I get. But before they can, there's a final step that has to be taken. Otherwise, we won't hear them.
Oh, by the way, so apparently I've learned this.
I should just give up.
I was talking about
Honestly,
how
it's what I
the
do
Final
best.
Fantasy uploads were getting claimed. Like with copyright. Apparently I'm not the only one having that problem. Even in Remake,
Well, today's special.
the guys who are
That's why I've been working my butt off.
streaming
What's
Rebirth
so
right now,
special
they're
about it?
also getting like claims on the music.
Okay,
And
time to go.
it's possibly false claims,
Learn to talk to her.
which would
Did the
make
flowers
sense
say
because,
anything?
you know, I've been trimming out the sections that are getting claimed.
Good work
And if a
today,
section has
guys?
multiple, like,
That's the
you know,
spirit.
songs that it picks up, it does not, like, pick it up again. If I trim out one section, it, like, doesn't pick up the other ones. So, someone's going around falsely claiming Final Fantasy music. And I'm glad that it's not, like, a me thing. But I'm not really a part of a network or anything to, you know,
You're heading in already?
counter these.
Nah, not quite yet.
Otherwise, I'd have to give them, like, all my personal information. Which is what these guys want you to do. But apparently, YouTube's been kind of working on, like, a solution to these. Like, some guy who would, like,
You're heading
mass
in
strike
already?
people's channels, like, just got caught. And I think they charged him, like, $25,000 for, like, you know, false claims or copyright infringement or something.
Yeah, that's enough for one day.
It was a critical video, so I was paying attention, but I was kind of skimming. But once, like, you're, like, caught that you're falsely claiming, they, like, flag you or, like, IP ban you that you can't do
We
this
got a little
anymore.
sidetracked.
Dinner's ready, in case you're wondering.
Ah, great.
But before
So
we
they're
sit
actually
down,
doing something
I want
about,
you to
you know,
make up
this
the
kind of
guest room.
thing.
Gotcha. Take a load off, okay?
And I've noticed that some of the other ones that haven't been uploaded on the channel, they haven't been caught.
Judging by those
So maybe
eyes, I'm
the
guessing
guys who
you're a
were
soldier.
tweeting about it yesterday,
Ex-soldier.
it was Maximilian and Vinny.
I hate to
They were the ones
ask,
tweeting about
but
it.
Would you leave tonight without any fuss, no questions? You boys made a trade.
So maybe, you
and
know,
your
that
life for
raised the
power.
alarms,
You can't have it both
you know,
ways.
and YouTube went after the guy.
I'm back.
Or whoever.
Good. Now, I hope you're hungry.
Starving, right?
So hopefully no claims. It does suck that, you know, some of the VODs have chunks missing.
I've never been so proud. The man you've become. Women must be hounding you day and night.
Not really.
You know, there's all kinds of temptations in the big
I
city.
can't really do anything about it. You know, I'm not in the position and I don't have like the inner workings of the YouTube system at my disposal.
An older, more mature girl
You know, with
who can
yeah,
put you on
I
the
think
straight
that's the
and
way
narrow
because, you
and
know,
tell you
when you're a
you're
part of a
being
network,
silly
they kind of
goose.
handle it.
That's the
Otherwise,
perfect type
you know,
for you, I'd say.
you as your own person have to deal with it. And that ain't gonna fly. Yeah, that was kind of going on.
Don't want to overstay my welcome.
I mean, I still have them all on Twitch, and Twitch doesn't have them flagged for any copyright. So it's not like they're gone completely. They're just, you know, trimmed up on YouTube. Oh, I stepped on a bucket.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Did you have a bad dream? Don't worry, you'll feel much better in the morning, and I promise to take you straight home.
Okay.
Oh, but you know, I would love for that problem to kind of not exist
Please don't let her hear me
when
again.
I start Rebirth. I actually had to think about what the name of the game was.
You're leaving?
So, how do I get to Sector 7?
It's simple enough. Just cut through Sector 6. It isn't exactly safe, but you should be okay, seeing as you're a soldier.
Was one.
Promise me, you'll never talk to Aerith again. Please.
You got it.
Thank you.
On a side note, yesterday I mentioned, you know, about the video. I don't know why I'm like talking like myself from yesterday. You know, I mentioned the video. You know, kind of going into the algorithm and getting not really a positive reception. Did tweet about it. Shockingly, actually got a response. And, you know, it was in the realm of speculation, but it seems to maybe be leaning more towards the video giving off the impression that it was something that it wasn't. Which is fair.
New florist. I appreciate you helping the kids.
And I
out
did mention,
today.
you know,
Thank
changing
you.
up the thumbnails.
They won't stop talking about. Oh, and make sure to give.
Sure.
So that seems to be the case. So I'm actually glad that, you know, I got an outside opinion on that. Because I was not expecting to see anything. You're talking to a guy who will take a shot in the dark. When he probably shouldn't. He's low on ammo. He will take the shot in the dark.
Gramps has been feeling a lot better ever since he heard about what happened.
So yeah, we'll have to work on the thumbnail game a little bit. Not too much, I think. There's some aspects of it that obviously, you know, I'd want to change. I talked about not really liking the art on it.
Who it is? Talk about a coincidence.
But there are things I've noticed. You know, I talked about whose thumbnails I kind of am trying to emulate. That maybe
I'm not sick of you yet.
I wasn't doing too... Like, I wasn't adding the elements that imply more
With pleasure.
its gameplay and not, you know, a lore video.
Is something wrong?
It's nothing.
Didn't want to show us that one. I mean, even the way they're doing that, it's very Advent Children. The, like, Cloud sort of
I don't like this part of Midgar.
memory
Building Midgar.
mix up. I don't know what to call it.
People had only just started moving in, so there weren't a lot living there at the time, but
And that's
the underside of Sector 6. Walmart.
And Advent Children,
Real special place.
not worth
But
watching.
I'm sure you already knew that, right?
I didn't tell you. I enlisted
The end's good,
pretty
though.
much right after I left home. Don't know much about this place or any of this.
But it's very dumb.
Well, it took a lot of people to build Midgar, and they all needed to blow off steam. So some traders built an entertainment district. Inns, shops, bars, the works. Folks started pouring in from all over. Business was booming, money was flowing, which attracted the attention of some guys who didn't much care for the law.
Now there isn't any.
Right. But instead of
Yeah,
trying to
I'll think of
solve
how
the
to,
problem,
you know, change
the
up
government decided to just wall it in. And
thumbnails.
that's how Walmart
Probably
began.
Unicorn Overlord. I think
Sight, out
we're
of
at the
mind,
point where I
as the old saying
can
goes.
still make changes to it.
For the folks in charge, there's no better way to deal with it.
So it's like a giant veil.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy Remake, I'll probably wait until Rebirth
'Cause I know a better way to get to Sector 7.
before I try anything, just to keep the thumbnails pretty
One that,
consistent.
tragically, doesn't go
I mean, it
through
would be
Walmart
too
Gate.
difficult to go
And
back
it's
and
just
change
through this
them.
tunnel here. At least it was, back when I was a kid.
But I wouldn't be looking to, you know, redo a lot of work. Yeah, it was kind of speculated. I did say, like, people were maybe thinking it was one kind of video. It ended up not being that. Which I could see that. You know, you think you're getting a lore video, and it's just gameplay, and you're like, I didn't want to watch this. Yeah, I do want to make... I do want to change the style slightly on the thumbnails, but... You know, we're kind of focusing more on improving the art rather than
Plate fell.
And there's no other
constantly
way.
changing it.
It'll be an adventure.
Let's do it right.
Weak ice.
Get him!
All right. Try.
Kinda in a rush, so...
But at least there wasn't like anything in the video itself, or the upload that was like... Oh, no, it was actually you said this thing. I mean, again, it's maybe not as dialed as other
Nothing to it.
streamers.
What's that?
A big arm. Kinda cute, don't you think?
But we're working on it.
Oh, great. Someone's pulled up the ladder. I wonder if we can use this. Here's an idea. I'll hop on and you give...
You serious?
Absolutely. I'll throw down the ladder for you to climb up after.
Easy peasy.
Piece of cake. Give me a sec.
Or piece of cake.
And here comes the ladder. Well, what did I tell ya?
Why does everyone say easy peasy instead of piece of cake?
You did it.
Yeah.
We should bring cake back.
All right, good enough. Let's keep on trucking.
I mean, everybody likes cake.
Did we wake it up? Go on.
No. Allow me.
Go on. I'd keep my distance if I were you. Huh, that's weird. Used to be way through here.
Deadly dodge, finally. Would very much like to change that to something else. Probably something more like, not provoke, this.
I wonder if someone blocked it off because of all the monsters that kept showing up.
Pretty dangerous place for kids to play.
Raised in the slums, remember?
You're tough.
That's supposed to be a compliment?
I mean, to go back to the thumbnail thing, I guess the title kind of does imply some kind of secret in Elden Ring that no one discovered. Because I made it in the context that, you know, you've listened to me talk about all the things that I've done and haven't done in the 2 years that Elden Ring has been out. Specifically, you know, missing bosses.
Get back.
We can fight too, you know.
We just need to be a bit more honest in our thumbnails.
You asked for it. Go on. I'm feeling weak.
Let's finish this.
I mean, it's not that I wasn't honest. It was just, you know, a little misleading unintentionally.
Hey, I bet you can grab that container with you. Not half bad. So do you moonlight as a crane operator or something? Yeah? Oh no, look. Why's it always gotta be so tough? Lucky for me, you'll make this easier.
Yes, ma'am.
Well then, I'm gonna head down. Okay, Cloud, ready?
Activate arm. Oh, blocked. Okay, I've made mistakes. Excuse me. The logic was I thought maybe she had to like run through the middle over to the other side. Then I realized you can just pick her up.
Hold on a second. Gotcha. Okay, right there.
I mean, there's gotta be a reason you can put it there.
Hold on while I drop the ladder.
There was another way we could go, man.
Cloud, over here.
Hope it wasn't a summoning materia.
Whoa, not too fast, okay?
Got it.
Oh, I guess I went the right way again. I mean, it's fine.
Anybody around? Guess it's just us.
It's still warm.
Should we relight it? Have our own campfire?
I need to get back. Besides,
Looky here, boys! Caught us some burglars!
Coming into our homes and stealing our shit, doing crimes.
I'd say we're owed compensatory damages.
Composite. I don't get it.
How stupid can you be? It's crazy simple. Compensatory damages is like, it's like compensation for damages.
Oh yeah! That's what you get when you, when somebody else.
we haven't done anything wrong.
Yeah, we were just passing through.
Oh, a likely story.
Okay, what do you want?
Nothing but our due recompense, that's all.
Due recompense.
Due recompense?
No shit for brains, due recompense. It's like, compensatory damages.
Of course,
Damages recompense.
Simple as that.
I think we've heard enough. Here goes. Try using it. You can do it.
Get back up again, please.
Let's do it right. Let's switch it up.
So it's my turn? You jittery? Go on! Ha! Ha! This one's for you!
Okay, guys, whatever you do, don't move.
Don't look! Don't look!
Shit! Let's get the hell out of here!
Wait, you guys! Don't leave me! I'm coming!
Could not tell you if those guys were in the original. They might be new characters.
Random question, but why did you...
They were named though,
That is random.
You don't have to tell me.
which implies possibly in the original.
Have any soldier friends? Any war buddies?
No. Not really.
Oh, okay.
What we got here?
Fresh meat to test our new toy. That's fun.
That was gross. Here he comes!
I got it.
Go away!
Calling fire.
So, I don't know. I like that some characters, most characters have like a weakness. Which is not out of the ordinary. Most RPGs or whatever, they'll have some sort of vulnerability that you can use. Where I'm kind of torn on it is when it becomes kind of mandatory to just abuse it. Oh, that's lovely. Like Shin Megami Tensei and Persona are kind of huge examples. Not huge examples, but probably the biggest. Where it's pretty much mandatory that you abuse whatever their weakness is or whatever the mechanic is. Or you're just going to lose.
It's a win, but still.
And a part of me likes it. I don't think there's a problem with sort of prepping your team for a big fight. And doing your thing to make sure it goes smoothly. But a part of me also likes the aspect where you can kind of try and make the best out of a bad situation, and you're not so immediately punished. Like in this game where some characters will just not become pressured unless you do specific moves.
Stupid ladders, always out of
Which is like Persona, like
heading down.
you'll knock down characters or whatever. Make them more vulnerable. It's not that I think it's a bad system, but it's one of those things where you can't really have it both ways. Like, I guess the way I'm trying to say it is you can either choose to build your characters around the game, or build your characters how you want to play the game. It's one of those, it's like that kind of dynamic. And you might be able to do it in different ways, like, oh, I want to do like a lot of fast hits, or maybe I just want to prep for like one big hit. And there's some leniency, but you might be forced, like, okay, you have to use lightning, and if you don't have lightning, the fight's over. Or like, this boss just has this one debuff, and if you don't prep for it, you just die. And Remake's not the biggest game. It's still a decently sized game. So like, if we need something with lightning, it's not too difficult to have that. Or fire or whatever. But like, something like Persona, and you just like avoid, certain things, or you just never obtained certain partners. I don't know. It makes that game really tough. You might have to farm. And I get that's kind of the point. Like, Persona really plays into the time management. Oh, you cannot swap hands. I have screwed up. I'm sure this is very thrilling to watch. Hello? What? I can't put it there? Oh, okay. Thanks for the tip. I only just now realized that. You didn't have to tell me, game. Dude, pour one out for strategy guides. Games just tell you what to do and where to go now. Yes, game, I'm aware. You told me that already. What, you think I'm gonna forget? You know what? There's probably an option to turn that off.
It's this way.
For some reason, I'm getting really big Star Fox Zero vibes from this section, which I don't like. I don't like. Star Fox Zero is like the worst game ever made.
Thanks for the lift.
Oh, finally Twitch is not saying that my bitrate is red when it hasn't been. We've not been dropping frames or anything for a while now. Like, finally, the internet issues are gone. But, like, Twitch was like, you're, like, in the red.
That went pretty well.
Sure did.
Huh? Wait a minute. Did you just...
Nope.
Don't worry. We'll be on the same page next time.
What are you talking about?
I'm sorry, okay?
Hold it right there, lovebird. You want to pass through our territory, then you gotta pay the toll.
Go on!
Gotta pay the troll toll.
I'd keep my distance if I were you.
Shit. Need a light? Come on.
You know, I've never really watched Always Sunny. It's on Disney Plus, and I was thinking about watching it, but I never did.
We made it. Smell the fresh air?
Now I don't have it. I probably will not have Disney Plus or Netflix for a while after Dungeon Meshi, which will probably either end this week or next week. It would seem weird to end it on episode 11. Up high, too slow. Oh, it's down low, too slow.
All right, there it is. The gate to Sector
Watched
7.
up to 6 or 7? Yeah, it's up to 10 now.
Shut. How do we open it?
Episode 11 this week.
How about we take a break? Sound good?
No.
And it's looking like it could be the last one, but it might be like a two-part finale.
Come on.
It is really fun.
You know, a long time ago, I used to sell flowers here.
Oh, yeah?
It's one of those series that just has me like, you know, I watched episode 1 and I want to read the manga. I just want to... I mean, it is finished, so technically you could get the whole series.
So, Cloud, you were a soldier first class, right?
Yeah.
Weird.
But we've gone over why I
Really?
just
What's
don't
weird?
do that anymore.
Nothing. Just that you were the same
Which
rank.
is, you know, scanlation, or like, yeah, that's what they were
The
called,
first guy I ever
scanlation.
loved.
Like, sites are just not so prevalent anymore. Also sketchy.
What's his name? I probably know him.
Ooh, the name drop.
Okay. Wow. Your eyes.
Oh. It's because of the Mako. All soldiers have them.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, I'm bumming you out. We should go.
Yeah,
Gotta
wouldn't
look
mind
forward, not back.
giving Dungeon Meshi a read. Just binge read it.
Here, won't take long.
Yeah, I haven't really done that since like 2013-ish, when Attack on Titan started.
Ready? Want to get to Sector 7 in style? This is the passageway for you.
I remember the creator of that show, he did like a bunch of interviews.
So...
And he kept saying like, yeah, I don't want it to last more than 2 years. And like it just kept getting longer and longer.
And
He still ended it, but like
I'll go with you.
I thought you needed to get back.
it was like a 5-6 year endeavor.
Don't worry. I have a
Like
backup
3
route for
times as long as he
emergencies.
wanted it to
And
be.
it's safer too. Guess this is it then. Ready?
Yeah. Tifa?
Cloud, you're alive. I thought we'd lost you.
What's going on?
Shh. I'll explain everything later. But now I'm on my way to see Don Corneo. You should head back to 7th Heaven, meet up with the gang.
But...
I'll be fine. You've seen how much ass I can kick?
I have.
Yeah? Yeah!
Oh, no, you don't. You're going after her.
She's a big girl. She can handle the likes of him. And worse.
You don't know Corneo. It doesn't matter how strong or smart you think you are. He'll find a way to turn it against you. And where is she going to meet him? A mansion filled with his goons. Come on. Aren't you worried what might happen in there? You have to help her.
You'd say it's a type of cave.
Come on.
Okay.
Come on, Cloud. We gotta hurry.
Oh, I'm mature.
Hey there. Where you headed?
You gave a ride to a girl earlier. Do you have any idea where she went?
No, and if you don't need a ride, then get the hell out of here.
Dude, the Chocobo give me big Final Fantasy 15 vibes. I'm just getting a lot of vibes from the game right now.
What's all the ruckus out here? I don't know you. What's your story?
We're looking for a girl who took one of your carriages. Can you help us find her?
Dude, 15 was so good.
This girl here.
Guess.
The good parts were good.
Save her from a life without this
The bad
handsome
parts
guy.
were very forgetable.
So, that's how it is, huh?
I mean, they weren't forgettable, but they were not impactful.
Track of 'em all. This girl.
In fact, they were very annoying.
Well... She's in great shape.
Is that really important?
Wait a minute. You talking about Tifa?
That's her.
Oh, looks like someone's got a bit of a crush. Hate to break your heart, kid, but it's gonna be a long while before she sees the light of day again.
What do you mean?
Did I talk about Final Fantasy 12? I do also have that. I want to play through it.
Was chosen as a candidate.
An audition for what?
And I did pick up 10 and 10-2 when that was on sale, I think. Either the winter or the summer sale. I've never played through 10 or 10-2.
And considering those tastes, I can guarantee you this. She won't be walking out of that mansion anytime soon. If at all.
So where can we find this Don Corneo?
What are you asking for? Thinking of raising?
We've got quite the year to fill.
Do what you gotta, but leave me out of it. I told you what you want to know.
Paper Mario's not coming out for a couple more months.
And there goes our best lead yet.
I think they said it's coming out end of May. They just released the date yesterday, 2 days ago. I think Mario Day was when they announced that.
Hey, newbie. This delivery isn't due for inspection.
Oh, there is a side game. I forgot. I was thinking, like, there's no card game or anything. There's, like, a rhythm game. And I remember not being very good at it.
Got everything for everybody. Couple, huh? It's all good. Play together, do your own thing, earn a little scratch on the side even. Whatever you're into, we got you. Got a special one-time limited offer.
No, thank you. Come on, Cloud. Let's go.
I mean, you could tell. If you go back... I mean, no, you can't watch it. If it's on YouTube, you can't watch me do the piano. Because that part got claimed and then cut out. Because, you know, Tifa's theme was claimed. And also, like, Final Battle theme at the end of the video was claimed. And then after I cut out Tifa's theme, like I said, you know, that part of the video didn't get claimed again. Which means you probably have to resubmit the claim.
Hey, bro, this ain't nobody gonna give a shit if you get your throat cut here.
And that's happened with some of the other stuff. I'd cut out one chunk.
What happened with you know what? It's all taken care of.
Okay, I guess not. That's his treasure. But yeah, I was not very good at the piano. I mean, I only tried it once and I did okay. I watched I'm not gonna name names, but I did watch somebody else play the demo and play the piano. And I definitely at least did better on my first attempt. Yeah, I guess everything's just not available. Here we go to the zone.
Relaxation, the sweet embrace of pretty lady.
Gonna follow him. I'll follow. We'll do the extra stuff.
Wherefore does this philosophical quandary torment me? You totally get where I'm coming from, right?
I wasn't paying attention to what he said.
Let me guess. After you've had your fun, you fall into a spiral of shame and self-loathing. But it only lasts a moment, doesn't it? Next thing you know, you're right back here again. Huh? Got a question for me?
Seen Tifa around?
Tifa? My love? My light? Who are you and how do you know her? No, shut up. I don't care. Tifa's here? Why? Tell me why! Oh God, no. I did this to her, didn't I? She kept looking for me to beg me not to leave her. Snap out of it, Johnny. Your Tifa needs you. Tifa, I'm coming, baby!
Who was that?
Nobody you want or need to know.
I'm lost. I'm getting lost. The puke materia. Oh, barrier.
That candy that comes with the summoning materia ice cream. You have Alexander, don't you?
Only a select few even know.
I can't believe I
You got the music.
Excuse me.
Thank you.
I told you, you're not allowed to see me at work.
But there's something.
Oh, this place is full up too?
Ah, hold it. Best to steer clear of this alley. You may not like the people.
Goddamn tourists. They call themselves. I think this is where they say
Hey there. We're a pharmacy, but we stock
A lucky Moogle. Dude, Lucky Cat and Balatro. That is such a fun card. Or I guess Joker. Like, if you have the build for it, man, it is so fun.
Check it out. I think we might have found our man, and he's a gaudy one.
Yeah.
Not so fast, buddy. Back it up. Got no need for pretty boys here.
We're looking for someone.
Let me guess. First time in Wall Market.
Yeah? So?
So people can't just walk through the Don's front door. Especially men.
How about me then? Can I go inside?
Maybe, but you're gonna wish you didn't.
You know Leslie? She's kind of cute. Homely, but cute.
Excuse you?
Kinda cute's not gonna cut it.
Come on, can't you help us out?
Do you have any idea what you're getting yourself into?
Aerith.
Seriously, Les, she's not half bad. With a little work, I bet she'd clean up real nice.
Cloud, requesting permission to kill.
Denied.
If you're really sure you want to join an audition, then you're gonna need to get official approval.
Yes, I
And who can give us that?
this chunk, and then I think
Trio.
it's the last,
Town who are considered
like,
authorities on
I
Corneo's
think there's only like
particular
2 big
tastes.
chunks left of the game.
First, there's Chocobo Sam.
This, and
There's
then
Madam M over at the massage
the
parlor.
Shinra
Last but not
building?
least, there's the Honeybee Inn's Andrea Rodea. They're an eccentric bunch, to put it mildly. And you should know they don't recommend just any girl
And that's it.
stupid enough to come knocking.
Well, there's still the
Noted.
intermission,
Thanks
which
for the info. We'll be back soon.
I've actually not played through that. I started it, didn't play much, and then I guess I was saving it? I don't know. Just never went back to it. Probably unplugged the PS5 decided I wasn't playing it anymore.
Not really.
So that's the way it is. Tifa's been invited into the Don's estate.
Huh?
But to earn such a privilege, you must first win the approval of one of the trio. Right? Meaning, I now know what I must do to save her. Stay strong, Tifa! Help is on the way! Johnny's coming, baby!
Not the sharpest tool in the shed, is he?
Nope.
Router randomly rebooted? Yeah, it happens.